time to do the makeup. So if you look at her makeup in the song, it's got a lot of, her eyes have a lot of like brownish, pinkish tones, but she has a lot of eyeliner and mascara on, and then her face is pretty bare. So we're gonna start with a good primer on the eyes. I'm actually currently using the matte Lay and Low primer. Then we wanna start with a good base. So I have this Smashbox matte palette. I'm actually going to use the Drizzle color, which is basically like a super light brown color. Put that on the lids. Then using the same palette, I'm gonna use, it's kind of like a copperish color called Spice. And we're just gonna put it on a round brush, and we are going to lightly do the crease of the eyes. This is a good transition color, and if you look at the picture, this is kind of the look that she has. Next up, I'm using this Lakme Desert Rose palette. I think it's only available in India, but basically it's a shinier copper. So the other one that I used was a matte copper, and this is a shiny copper. So we're gonna use that, and we're gonna go over the crease. Next up, it's like a shiny brown purple, again in the creases and the corner of the lid. Now we're gonna get into our pinks and purples. So I'm using this Victoria's Secret palette that has just basically pinks, purples, and browns. You can find so many different palettes with these shades. So I'm using a flatter brush now, and I'm going to take this darker purple, and I'm gonna put that in my creases. Then you're gonna take this baby pink, and we're going to cover the lid in that. Then you're gonna take a fluffy brush, just any fluffy brush, just to blend it all together. And now we put the eyeliner. So use any liquid liner. I'm currently using a L'Oreal black liner, just what I had. Any liquid black liner, and then do a black line, but no need for a wing, because if you look at her picture, she doesn't have a wing. Next, we are going to put black liner on the bottom of our eyes. For this, I use just a black eyeliner pencil. I think this one is also L'Oreal. Again, any black eyeliner pencil works. Then I like to take a makeup wipe and clean up the face for any fallout. Then if you look at the picture, you'll see she's got some brown underneath her liner, just to give her like a smokier effect. So I'm going back to that Smashbox matte palette, and I'm gonna use this brown. Go right underneath the line, and for that I'm using a flattish brush. Next up, mascara. So she doesn't look like she has falsies on, but she does have mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. My favorite mascara to use is this L'Oreal mascara. Okay, so those are the eyes. Next up is the face. I'm just gonna stick to my regular foundation. Mine is the MAC Pro Longwear NC42. I'm gonna just put it all over your face. Then I'm gonna put my powder on, the Studio MAC Fix, also NC42, all over my face. So now her bronzer and her blush are very light, so I'm gonna stick with this Benefit Cheekathon, which comes with Hoola bronzer and all these other blushes. I'm gonna put on the Hoola bronzer. To my cheekbone, like right there, coming up my temple. Then I'm gonna take a blush brush, and I'm gonna go with the Dandelion Rockateur. It's a little bit shiny. Add that to it, give it a pinker look. Next up, I'm gonna take a matte highlight, which is, this is the Rimmel powder. It's just a light powder that serves as a matte highlighter. Then she has these very light highlights there, shiny highlights. So I have this Fenty Beauty highlight. It's called Hustla Baby, and it's really pretty and light. So I'm just gonna use my fingers and put that on. Then I take my powder brush, and I like to blend lightly. Then I realize I think I'm gonna put some purple under my eyes just to give it a deeper look. So I'm using this dark purple. That's way better. You should put some lipstick on. The lips are pretty bare, so I'm gonna use this MAC lipstick that's called Spirit. I love this as a nudish color. All that's left to do is spray. I like to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray, but you could use any setting spray, honestly. Ta-da! And voila! That's the makeup.